guys, welcome to another episode of Tea Time with the Bible. My name is Piladi, but commonly known as Miss P. Thank you to any new subscribers for tuning in today, and to my regulars, you know that you are always welcomed home. Please don't forget to continue to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button as well. And because we are currently in the festive season, I would like to wish each and every one of you a merry Christmas. I hope that you're enjoying it, with your family, your friends, and your loved ones. And with that said, it actually brings me to something that I actually want to share with you guys today. Sadly, Christmas for me is a bittersweet day, and that is because that is the day my grandmother passed away. So yeah, she passed away on Christmas Day, which was back in 2020. But she left me with something that till this day I use as a weapon, and that is the power of prayer. She taught me how to pray from a very young age, and I absolutely adore her for that. And with that said, I actually want to share some of those those moments with you guys, some of the words of wisdom that she used to give me in terms of being a prayer woman in every situation. But with that said, it brings me to the verse of today, which is in the book of Thessalonians. So I'll be reading 1 Thessalonians 5, and I'll be reading verse 16 up until verse 18. And it reads as follows: Always rejoice, constantly pray, in everything give thanks, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. This verse, it reminds me that, prayer defeats everything. Prayer defeats every situation, good or bad. With prayer comes so much hope. With prayer comes so much faith. With prayer comes so much when it comes to growing in Christ. And with that said, my grandmother always used to tell me that you need to learn how to pray, regardless if you're going through a bad day or you're going through good days, because at the end of the day, you can't only pray when it's good. God is there throughout your whole entire existence. You understand? So always give thanks to God for every situation. And with that said, it brings me to another verse that I want to share with you, which is in the book of Philippians. So I'll be reading Philippians 4, from verse 4 up until verse 7. And it says that, rejoice in the Lord always. Again I say rejoice. Let everyone see your gentleness. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything. Instead, in every situation, through prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, tell your requests to God. And the peace of God that surpasses all understanding will guide your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. You see, this book reminds us that regardless of every and any situation, keep praying. Always be faithful. 2025 is literally one step ahead. Like, we are literally right there at the doorstep. So pray about 2025. Give thanks to God for the fact that He's carried you throughout this year, and that He should also carry you into 2025. That is something that I feel is so important. This year I can't really say I accomplished anything, especially materialistic wise, but I am proud and happy to say that I have gained a relationship with my Father in heaven. I have gained the ultimate I don't even know how to explain it, but I've gained the ultimate love from my Father in heaven. I've gained so much. I've accomplished a lot, which is walking with God, walking in faith and not by sight. that is something I also want you, to also acknowledge if you've been in this, the journey of walking with God. Yes, there will be days where you feel like, oh no, I'm doing this right, this wrong. But at the end of the day, it brings me so much joy to know that I have, I kept going regardless of, situations that would make me go back or things like that. I was still, faithful, and I was still praying regardless of everything. And that is something I want you to also take with you. And that is something my grandmother always used to teach, me and my cousins, that regardless of anything that happens in your life, keep praying. It even says here again, do not be anxious about anything. Instead, pray about everything. That is very important. You need to keep praying, no matter what happens. Hence why she always used to say, the power of prayer can literally extinguish anything. And that is something I want you to also, learn today. Yesterday, I had a conversation with my dad about praying, actually. And he said something, and I want to share it with you guys today. He said that praying is like, having money in the bank. It's literally like the bank. And I kept asking, okay, what do you mean by that? And he said that obviously when you have a bank, you put money in the bank. You keep putting money in the bank so that, whenever you need something, you'll take out that money and buy and things like that. It's the same thing with praying. So with praying, whenever you pray, you're praying in your good times. You keep praying and praying and praying. And then that builds up your character, that builds up your faith, your spirit. It grows, it keeps growing, so that even in bad times, you are still able to pray. You are still able to use those prayers you used when you are in your good days. It's like taking out money from the bank. You understand? That is what prayer does. So when in your good days, you're putting money in the bank. That's, you are praying. And in your bad days, you're taking out that money from the bank. Same thing with your bad days. You are praying, and now you're using those prayers you were using, in your good days to actually grow. And I found that so amazing, having to kind of, put it in a sense where someone could actually understand to that point. Because at first I was like, how does the bank now go with praying? But if you put it in a way of, putting money in the bank, that's a good thing. That's your good days when you're praying. And in taking out that money, you're using those prayers in your bad days to build you and to grow you. And I feel like that is amazing. That is amazing. But that is the word for today. I do not want to speak about much. I just wanted, to share with you guys some light during this festive season, that, prayer extinguishes anything. Be faithful in your prayer and be intentional as well. God listens, God is there, and whatever you ask for in prayer, you will receive, as long as it's something good, something pure, and from the heart, and that is something I want you to learn today, something that you take home with during this festive season, and even in, the new year. But that is it from my side. Thank you so much for, joining today's episode. And I hope to see you in the next one as well. Please continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. And also hit that notification button as well, so that you can, know when I post a new video. But from my end, thank you so much. Until next time. Bye.